Perfect.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we made it. There's 3 of us. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Projects.
Do we know if anyone else is planning on coming?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm sure we can probably go ahead and start and hope that they come through.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Who wants to start? I guess. Let's see. I can start. So we're supposed to be just going over our project, right? Or
I think so, yeah.
okay.
Are we actually making a plan, or are we just picking what exactly, like what business we're going to go with?
I think, hold on, I read it earlier. I think that we are choosing which one we want to do as a group.
Okay.
And then we were each supposed to come with which one of our business ideas.
Okay.
And then we were supposed to have the valuation, or not valuation. Where is it? Sorry, hold on. Just pulling it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to
okay.
find it.
Okay, so yeah, we were supposed to come with a value proposition statement and a list of potential customer segments for that business. And then,
Real quick, is this week 8 or 9?
9.
Okay. I'm in the wrong week.
Okay. And then once we decided on an idea, we create some initial assumptions for each Canvas block.
You guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Pulling this up. Okay. And so we have a PowerPoint that needs to be turned in this week.
I'm sure we can probably go ahead and start and hope that they come through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. What's the third? I can start. So we're supposed to be just going over our
Hey, Diamond, I think you have some feedback or something.
I'm here.
Yeah, I hear myself.
Yeah.
I'm here. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you now.
Okay.
Do you want to start with your idea, Diamond?
Oh, to tell you guys what it is?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Because I have my fan on in here because it's really hot.
Yeah, we
No,
can.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So the idea is a
teething necklace that a mom would wear for her teething baby. And the teething necklace has a very low rate of like calcium inside the toy. And so when the baby's like sucking on the toy, it's also releasing calcium to the teething baby. But it's really like decorative. It looks like a necklace. And so people would just think, oh, what a pretty necklace that the baby's chewing on. But it really actually has like the health benefit because it's a natural soother for the baby's teeth and for the baby's health to stimulate the gum, the sensitivity of the gums as the teeth are coming out. So it's kind of hard to explain, but I think you kind of get the idea. That's just basically what it is. It's a teething necklace.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea.
Calcium in it. With calcium in it.
That's a great idea.
Well, it's actually not I can't take credit for it all the way. My sister, she made these teething necklaces that she's selling. And I said, oh, wouldn't that be cool if there was calcium inside of it? So it has a health benefit too, because since everybody's all about health, so the baby, gets a natural amount of calcium and it's rinsable. You can rinse it off and you can freeze it and it's stylish. So it's like different benefits. And it's natural. It's not anything, drug related. It's, a natural remedy.
That's super cool.
Thank you.
I won't tell anyone that it wasn't your idea.
What?
I won't tell anyone that it wasn't your idea.
Well, the calcium part, my sister and I came up with it together. The calcium part was,
right,
but not the teething necklace. I'm not a mom. She's a mom, so she came up with a solution for her problem.
Okay.
Good. Okay, my nonprofit that I came up with is a program where it matches college students with inmates in their local prisons. And then the students can help them study so that the students are gaining worldly experience and the people that are incarcerated are able to better themselves.
Like second on the toy, it's also
so
to the teething baby.
That's my idea.
It's like a necklace. With the what is it again with the nonprofit?
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
I only heard nonprofit.
There's someone has like some feedback.
Yeah.
I think that's on your end, Diamond.
It's showing that she's talking when it's talking, but
oh, because I had the YouTube thing on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, what is that talking? Okay.
Oh, that makes better sense. Okay. So mine is a nonprofit organization that focuses on getting college students matched with inmates that are in prison to help them study so that they can gain knowledge and better themselves and become productive members of their society.
You talk about for prisoners?
Yep.
For them to be able to get college?
Yeah. So the college students, so like BYU Idaho students, for instance, would go to like the Idaho State Prison and tutor the inmates.
So, oh, wow. That is so amazing. I did so much work with the prisons out here in California. And, a program like that, even if somebody's like serving, and in California, depending on your security level, the higher security level, the less programs you have. And so, like, I think the more inadequate the inmates feel, like, why should I even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even really have any programs available to me. So it's not helping them become it's not rehabilitating. I guess that's the best way to say. Prisons are rehabilitating. And that definitely having somebody being willing to bring in that knowledge and like help them would help definitely boost their self-esteem, because inmates are treated so bad. Like I know how they treated me when I used to go in there, and like share the gospel with an inmate, bring in the quad, and they used to check the quad for drugs, just all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's just like, it's a lot easier said than done. The fact that you remember, you're thinking of that population of people is so Christ-like, because like people like feel like, why would you care about those people? Well, you know, those people are eventually a lot of them are going to come back to society. So, you know, don't we want them being productive citizens? And if they don't have the skills and a lot of the times the support or just the self-esteem, like I see that as being able to help build up their self-esteem, and self-esteem is definitely very important in prison. So
yeah. Honestly, I really liked that idea as well when I read it. So my brother's actually, he spent most of his life in and out of the California prison system.
Oh wow, that's hard.
Yeah, so but he's out now. He's in a good program, but I know he was saying the same thing, how it is really tough for people. So I think I'm all over that idea. I like your idea, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. It's important.
It is. And you're talking about something like how Dan just said about his brother being in prison. If you wouldn't have brought that up, he probably wouldn't even brought that up himself. Am I right, Dan? It's like, who's going to really talk about their loved one being in prison? It's not something that people really openly discuss.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so the fact that I have a loved one's in prison, Dan had a loved one in prison, I think also what you're doing is you're helping to keep the family bond strong, because then as the family on the outside supporting the loved ones on the inside, we can hear and help them, you know, progress. Like they call us, oh, I'm in school, I'm doing this program, I have a tutor. It's something positive for us to talk about with them.
Yeah. Well, and it's giving them outside contact that's completely out of their realm. You know, like
so when I read over your thing, I thought of, there was an interview that I saw, and it was this guy who he'd gone through the prison system and ended up on the other end becoming a lawyer because of the and he works for the criminal justice system now as a lawyer.
Yeah.
But forget his name. But yeah, it made me think of that. I think that'd be really, really cool, really good idea.
I think so too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really going to tell you something. I'll tell you the honest to God truth. You do have your inmates in there that's going to be trying to be sneaky, try to get phone numbers, try to get people to bring in cell phones and drugs and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. So just like, not all inmates are like manipulative like that, but you also have to look at it this way. I'm going to tell you like some stuff about the inside of prison. I'm going to leave it alone. Inside of prison, everything's like all about survival and like making money. And so any way that they can make, you wouldn't believe the way that they make money in there. It's crazy. But just like keep that in mind too, that you're going to have people, there's always going to be people that try to take advantage and manipulate the situation to their advantage. So whoever you have come in there, they're just going to have to be trained and be like, you know, it may seem really harmless at first, but just like stick to the rules, because it's, you know,
yeah,
something simple like a cell phone can go for $1,500 in there. So somebody sneaks in a couple cell phones, you know, you got $10,000. You know what I mean? So it's like you can make more in one day in there than you could probably make for some people in half a year, depending on where you at.
yeah.
So that's just something you also want to be aware of too. Like you have inmates in there that will try to use and take advantage of the situation. So they just have to be mindful of that.
Yeah. All right. So I guess just a quick synopsis of mine. I was thinking about, so I know that in different towns and different villages around Africa, there are people who run stores out of their homes. And it's not a huge thing. It's just like a small store. But my idea was to get some kind of database or some type of information gathering, so that that information could be spread to the people in the surrounding village. So, you know, it would bring in more business for those people running the stores, as well as helping other villagers who may not even know that those people run stores out of their home, you know? So it's just kind of just a database for information for people in that area. I think it'd be good for the people again, running stuff out of their home and people who would be buying from them as well.
I'm gonna sound naive here and like uneducated, but do you know the internet access in that area? Like, is that something that everyone would have access to?
It wouldn't really be like an internet type thing. It would just, this would
Like
be
a
more,
print?
yeah, it would be more print. It would be
Okay.
great for it if it were internet, but it would be more print and just local type information. So yeah.
It's a really good idea.
I don't know which one are we wanting to go to, because I'm kind of leaning toward the prison system one.
I mean, I'm good with whatever you guys want. They're all good ideas.
Okay, that's fine. We can do the prison system one too, because I'm passionate about that.
Yeah, I think I like that.
I've done a lot of work with prison, so
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I have two. What part, really quick, what part of California are you guys from?
I live in San Diego, and so I would mainly go to this prison in Bakersfield and Delano called Kern Valley State Prison. It's like one of the worst prisons in America. It's one of the most violent prisons in America.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm actually not in California. I was born in California, and that's kind of where my brother stayed. I was raised in Georgia, and right now I'm up in Rexburg.
Oh, cool. What part of California were you born in?
San Diego, Escondido.
How funny.
Yeah.
That's where my
Oh,
husband
I'm in
is.
Poway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from, I mean, I live in Utah now, but I'm from quite a lot bit north of that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I also unfortunately have a lot of experience with family members in prison and things like that. So I think that it's something that could benefit a lot of people.
I've never heard people in the church openly admit that they had family in prison. Like, this is the first time I've ever heard this in my life.
I've got all sorts of family. My parents are both alcoholics and addicts. So it's all normal to me.
Yeah.
I've never heard people openly say this. I have to write this in my journal. I used to think I was the only person that had. No, I'm serious. I used to think I was the only person who had, because every time I would say I was going to the prison and I would go there and pray, everybody would look at me crazy. I'd be like, okay, I guess I'm the only person with a level in prison.
No,
Yeah, I
you're
guess
not.
people in the know understand. People who aren't, yeah.
It's okay. Oh, family.
Okay,
So
so
let's see.
let's jump into this.
So the value proposition that I have is it says 60% of state prison inmates have not received a high school diploma. Our company provides free tutoring to those who are incarcerated by matching them to local college students. Education is a large part of these inmates becoming productive members of our society, and we're here to give them the tools they need to get back on their feet. I don't know.
I have a question. So do I need to be writing all this down, or do you already gonna have this pulled up on the?
So we have a PowerPoint that we have to submit.
Mm-hmm.
Chose to pursue in the left, include a picture that would represent your business. So hold on, let me see. Do you guys have Gmails?
Yeah.
I have Gmail.
Let me.
Oh, you want mine?
Oh, if we can do a Google Doc.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to throw this in a Google Doc so that we can all just kind of work on it, and
That's cool.
and then we're good. Hold on, let me get that going. That way we can divide it. And
yeah, that seems to be a trend for most of my classes, is all the group work just goes up on a Google Doc. I should have thought of that.
I love it very much. Makes it easy. Okay. Hello. Hold on, my computer's unhappy. Oh. Guess. No, I don't want you to go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, fine. How do I? Oh, there we go. That's how I do it. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's taking forever. So I guess you guys, as I'm getting this going, you can start thinking about the assumptions. Like the only two customer segments that I could think of were prisons and jails, though more prisons because they're more long-term. But also I was thinking of like juvenile detention facilities would also be a great place. Give the kids a role model. I don't know.
I think that's good.
Those were my two segments that I could think of.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's almost up, guys. It's just loading. So I also am going to have to jet out in about 20 minutes because I have another meeting. It's busy meeting night.
That is the way it goes.
Okay, so it's loading. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm going to share this with you guys. Do you want to type your email addresses? Thank you. You guys are so awesome. You're so on top of it.
Yep.
Okay, now I can share this super duper quick. Control V, and then go here. And I don't know where everyone else is, but I will send this to them so they at least have it.
Yeah, hopefully they have Gmails.
Seriously, I'll be like, hey. Okay. Awesome. So I just sent that.
Okay, so what will it be called?
It's called Business 383 Lesson 9.
Yeah. So I've got like
just kind of left it.
40 other pages that people have shared with me on there, you know?
Oh, yes, I know. Okay. So we're doing the business or the prison. So let me get a picture in there. Why?
Are we basically just making the business model and doing that just together?
Yeah, from what I understand.
So will it just be one slide and then kind of a short write-up?
So this has several. So it wants us to do the market size, value, proposition,
Okay.
customer segment 1, customer segment 2. I mean, I don't know a third. It says 3 customer segments, but I don't know what the third one can be.
Prison, jail, and juvenile?
I guess jail doesn't particularly work though.
Yeah.
Well, gel could still work depending on, because a lot of people, depending on what type of program it is, because gel has program. Some people are in jail like 2 years, 3 years. It depends. And sometimes people rather be in jail than go to prison. So they have extended stays in prison. So it could be prison, you know, or you can look at it this way. It could be state prison, federal prison, because I don't know if Idaho has a federal prison too, but state, federal, and juvenile system.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Canvas next to be.
All right, yeah, let's just do face, federal, and juvenile.
Summary slide. Identify the pros and cons of each item.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking, you know how we did the very first case study and it had the BMC model on there?
Yeah.
So I guess that's what we'll put together after everything, or maybe we don't even need to do that.
I think.
But I can visualize kind of what you're saying. Here, let me go and open it up.
Initial assumptions folder. The names of each of your group member. Okay, that's for submission. Okay, so use the PowerPoint as you create assumptions for each of the 9 blocks of the business canvas. So maybe we're just doing that right now. Like we're just doing the assumptions for the business model canvas.
Write down the value proposition and a list of potential customers.
That's what we were supposed to come with.
Oh, okay, yeah. To be completed. Okay, I see that now.
And then I think what it's saying is it wants us to fill out the business model, the canvas thing. And then it says a summary slide, but I don't know what it's talking about there.
Wouldn't the summary slide just be the canvas?
I guess that's kind of what I thought. But I mean, we can add a summary slide.
Oh, look. Sorry, I haven't been able to take a good look at this just yet.
Hold on one second. What, Miranda? What? You're not. Sorry, I have kids. So by default, every once in a while they pop up.
Yeah. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Cool. You need to go night. Hey, go take it to bed with you. Okay. Love you. Good night. Yes. Good night. See you in the morning. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
No, you're fine. I was dealing with my kids the whole time anyways. Okay, so our business canvas.
Okay, I'm back, folks.
No
we
problem.
all are. It's okay. We
Yeah.
are here.
We all left for a bit.
Yeah, seriously.
So are we just working on a slide together at a time?
So we're confused. I think today or this week, we're only supposed to come up with the assumptions on the canvas.
Okay.
Individual initial assumptions. Okay.
So
each group member will share information they've completed above in the group meeting. Once you've decided on an idea, create initial assumptions for each canvas block by doing the following. And you put that template up on there, correct?
yeah, it's on the drive.
Okay, so as you create assumptions for each of the 9 blocks, as you progress through your canvas the next few weeks, you will add to test next. Okay, so yeah, this is just the initial assumptions for each slide.
Yeah.
One summary slide, identify pros and cons of each idea, and the one idea that the group will work on. So that's just like basically, hey,
okay.
This is what we were going through. This is what we decided and why.
This makes sense.
As a group, you can work on the template or delegate portions and then cite our research sources.
So I have research from when I did it.
Yeah.
Like just showing how uneducated people are in the prison system.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah, the lack of education that is available.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think right now we don't even need to go through every single slide necessarily.
Okay. But can we get this done today? I got a trillion things to do.
I got a trillion things to do tonight.
Yeah, I like I said, I gotta go in 9 minutes, but maybe what we can do is divide and conquer.
Okay.
And someone takes 3 of the canvas blocks, someone takes 4, and someone takes 2.
Or
like I can take 2 and then do the summary slide, like of what we because that's just decide like what these were the ideas and this is what we decided on and why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I could do that and then I can take 2 blocks, whatever you guys don't want, and then it's due on Saturday, right?
Okay.
So maybe if we can have it done by Thursday.
Why don't I do? Let's see. Remind me again, because I was a little iffy on the key activities block.
Mm-hmm.
Run me through it real quick and like what is the summary of that block?
Key activities. What do I have in mind? My actual one.
I guess from my assumption, it's just basically everything that needs to happen for operation, right?
Yeah. From what I understand, yes.
Yeah, at its basic core, that's the gist of it.
Key partners, key resources. Yeah, it's just like what needs to happen before it can start.
Okay. I'll take key partners, cost structure, and revenue streams.
Cool.
And I'll try to do some research into the costs and how we can get money.
Yeah. I can do customer segments. I'm trying to think what. And
Just
I
let me know which ones to do.
I mean, I could do the value proposition because I kind of already did.
Yeah.
So like, I could take those 2 and then do the summary slide.
Okay.
And then if other people in our group want to jump in, I guess if we're not done, we can just give them a chunk to do so they can participate some.
Yeah. Well, okay, so each of us, let's pick 2, and then we can kind of
That's smart.
on off the other 2.
Mhm.
And if need be, let's have an idea for what we'll do. So for my idea, I'll do the cost structure and the revenue streams. And then if I need to, I'll throw in the key partners as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll do the same thing with the value proposition and the customer segments, and then I could do the channels if need be.
okay.
Okay, I'm confused. Aren't we only just working on one thing right now, and that is the college for for prisons and juvenile systems?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's our project, and now we're trying to figure out the whole BMC thing. Like the 9 different blocks in that.
Yeah.
Okay. So where would I be at in this?
So scroll all the way down to the bottom of the.
I am.
You're there?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just trying to figure out the 3 blocks that we're going to do. I'm thinking the key partners, cost structure, and revenue streams I'll take.
Okay.
So
that's kind of what I'm doing for my major anyway. It's just all the financial stuff.
Okay.
Good.
So that's
I don't love it, so go for it.
yeah. As long as I don't have key activities and key resources, I hated those.
So we have key activities, key resources, and customer relationships left items.
Okay, say it again.
There's the key activities, key resources, and customer relationships.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
So now let's pick 2 of those that we actually want to work on. And then everything else that's left, we can just try to tell the other 2 to get done. But in the event that they never get back to us or whatever, then I'm going to take the key partners as well. So like the 3 that you just pick 2 of them and leave the 3rd one as a backup.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the key activities and key resources.
Cool.
But I want to make sure I would be right on this. So the key activities for this, the key activity on this, right, is prisoners getting tutoring. So the key activity would be tutoring, right? Like having the tutorer come to the prison and provide the materials for whatever the tutoring is.
Yes. Yeah, so you remember that flow chart we did?
I wasn't in there last week.
Okay. It was one of the lessons. Anyway, there was a flow chart that just kind of says, hey, we start here, then we have to do this, then we have to do this.
Oh, the flow chart. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of like visualize, like that's what the key activities are, I think. That was that lesson.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, that's just basically it.
Okay. So all we have to do is just this section right here, by Friday. I mean by Saturday, and that's it.
Yeah. And I say we try to have ours done by maybe Thursday if possible. That way we know if we need to do the other ones.
Yeah, I'll try to get mine done by tomorrow night.
Me too.
So yeah, let's fill in whatever. Let's see. Oh shoot, I can't even type on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the BMC.
Oh, that's so smart.
The what?
To like type his name. So
yeah,
that
I'm just gonna type my name on whichever ones I'm doing, and then I'll also fill out those slides, later up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, me too. And by Thursday, I mean Thursday night. So really Friday.
Oh, cool. Because I have girls camp right now, and I can't even stay there all day. They're like, look, I got a bunch of homework. I can't be here all day.
Yeah, I was like, let me clarify. I mean, like Thursday night by midnight. So there's plenty of.
Let's do Thursday at 3 a.m.
I know, right? As long as it's done, and I don't even care.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta skedaddle, but do we feel comfortable with our assignments? And if you guys have any questions, I'm free pretty much all the time. I pretty much always have my phone with me, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do both the cost, all these 2 blocks, but then I'll do the slides as well. So.
Okay, cool. So for me, I only have to do the 2 blocks. Am I supposed to do a slide too?
No. I think Sarah's going to take her 2 blocks and also do the summary. Are you still okay with that, Sarah?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I wrote it all down, so.
Cool. I'll just type in the speaker notes, basically what's going on for the other guys.
Perfect. Well, thank you. Well,
right,
I'm going
thank you,
to.
guys.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to end this, and then I will. Do we want to plan on the same time next week?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, it works for me too. If we need to change it, that's fine. So, I will see you guys next week then.
All right.
Bye,
Thanks,
bye.
guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.